A city council member is resigning, and Coco the train is moving towards the Front Range. Here's what your Denver City Council members were talking about this week and what it means for you. During Monday's City Council meeting, Councilmember Sarah Parady said she's resigning on August 5th due to health concerns. She's an at-large council member, meaning she represents the whole city.
It's devastating to me to have reached this point because I love being here. Every day, it's been my honor, my privilege to be up here representing the city that I love so much, and I do not want to stop. This is where I want to be, but it is not in the cards. Everyone who's used my office as a jumping off point to be part of local government over the last 3 years, thousands of people have done that through my office. The results have been beautiful. Countless bills, budget amendments, votes on where the city's money goes. So I just want to say that as long as we all keep advocating, it doesn't matter who's in the seat. It's a group project. It doesn't turn on any one person, and it shouldn't. It's all of us.
Because her resignation is within 90 days of an election, there won't have to be a special election, and the new candidates to serve the remainder of her term will be on the ballot this November. Head over to denvergov.org/Denver Decides for all the election updates. Would you want to get to the cities on the Front Range without using I-25? The new Colorado Connector could help you get there. It's going to connect from Pueblo to Fort Collins, and the line connecting Denver to Fort Collins has already secured funding and could start as early as 2029. The plan for the line includes 3 round trips per day and would take about an hour and 45 minutes each way, but requires 0 time sitting in traffic on the highway. Good news for anyone headed to the state fair. The full line to Pueblo would have 10 trips a day and take about 2.5 hours to get there from Denver. But the southern line will take longer to open up to riders. It will be a little different than the light rail trains you see around the city. There will be fewer stops, higher speeds, and bigger interiors.
More people will be traveling to Denver than any other station. And we'll be putting 250,000 new people into downtown Denver on the low end in our models. These are people who otherwise would not be coming into Denver.
Members of the Front Range Passenger Rail District are going to meet with stakeholders and develop a detailed plan for how funding will be managed. A vote for funding could be on the ballot as soon as this November. How would you use this rail line? Let us know. The Office of the Independent Auditor took a look at how the fire department works with surrounding cities. Denver shares fire support with Englewood, Glendale, Sheridan, and Skyline. They share stations and infrastructure, meaning they can use the shared firehouses to respond to emergencies more quickly.
If we didn't have these firehouses, we would have to look at, in essence, building firehouses because these serve your council districts in the southern part of the city. So these are vital. These relationships are vital, and the way that we can complement Denver, we're serving the needs of not only their cities, but in my view, we're really gaining from these contracts and these IGAs because it benefits our citizens.
The auditor wants to see a formal renewal process for the agreements that would keep track of a timeline of contract milestones, roles and responsibilities, and document retention. There will be more financial transparency with a process for tracking costs and developing a cost-benefit assessment when the contracts are up for renewal. And a joint advisory board will be created with department leaders to create a governance structure and keep track of what happens in those meetings. The fire department agrees with the findings and is going to work to meet the recommendations. Thanks for joining us on The Gavel. Check back every Friday for more information about what's happening in Denver. If you want to get engaged in what's happening, City Council meets every Monday at 3:30 and committees meet Tuesday and Wednesday. Sign up for the newsletter and stay up to date. Council and committees meet at the City and County Building. You can also watch live on Zoom or Denver TV. log on to denvertv.com or find the app in your app store. And don't forget to follow us on our socials for the latest on what's happening in your city.